Hello everybody, it's Aaron back from Screen Stars, and I'm here once again to do another review for Geek, Legion of Doom. And today I'm bringing you my review for the horror thriller The Cleansing, a film that is currently in post-production and hasn't got a release date yet, and we have been lucky enough to be given an early copy to do a review. And this is a film that is directed by Anthony Smith, and it stars Rebecca Acock and Rhys Meredith. And this is a cracking little independent British horror film that focuses on, and it's set in the 14th century in Wales, and it focuses on a very, very small village at the beginning of the film that is clearly suffering with some kind of plague. There's villagers dying off with the plague, and there is a young girl called Alice who has lost her father, who was the village's doctor, and her mother is very, very sick with this plague. Now obviously, with this being the 14th century, emotions are running high in regards to this plague, and anybody that is found to have this plague is dealt with swiftly, and this happens to with Alice's mother. She is taken and executed, burned along with the others, and this upsets Alice a great deal. However, the local priest, who's not a very nice man and uses religion for his own use, basically, he wants to have Alice all to himself, and he tries to manipulate her to move in with him, but she's not having any of it. She refuses to speak, even though she can speak. She refuses to use her voice, and this local priest turns the village against her and accuses her of witchcraft and accuses her of bringing this plague to their village. So they're all baying for blood. Then they do all these witch tests on her. They dunk her in water, they make her hold hot coals, all this kind of thing. She will not speak, she will not utter any words, until she does utter some words as she's being almost crucified. She speaks gently to one of the villagers, who lets her free. She runs off and befriends somebody out in the woods who teaches her the arts of healing and magic and all this kind of stuff. And the film then, and I don't want to I've really been trying to be really careful because I don't want to spoil anything, it takes an unexpected dark turn about halfway through this film, a little bit further maybe on than that, in a way that really blew me away, in a sense of, there's a reveal takes place in regards to this friendship that develops between her and this guy out in the woods. There's a reveal takes place that is brilliant and I didn't see coming, and then there's a payoff at the end of this that I absolutely loved it. It was one of the best payoffs I've seen in a movie like this for a long time, and it was exactly what I wanted. So yeah, that's the basic premise of this film, and I've got to say, this was completely atmospheric and intense, with an incredible payoff. And I've got to say, I absolutely loved it. It blew me away, certain aspects of this film, because initially it's very subtle in its approach, because initially you get really frustrated at these villages at the beginning of this film. You just think, oh, it's just prehistoric, the way you're thinking and the way you're treating this poor girl. You're treating her like this witch, and you're doing all these ridiculous tests on her, and this priest is manipulating everybody, and you get really angry and frustrated at it. And so you're pleased when she gets away and stuff, and then it kind of stumbles in the second act into this kind of bit of a drama. So the pace slows right down, and you kind of think, oh, where's this story gonna go? I'm not sure I'm enjoying this so much anymore. Is this what we're gonna get now? And then boom, it kind of gives you a real slap across the face for the final act, and it just, it made the hairs on my back of my neck stand up. It was so well told, this story, and the acting throughout, I think, was really good from all the main characters. I thought, especially Rebecca Acock, the girl that played Alice. And like I say, even though she can speak, she chooses not to speak. And we are shown through flashbacks in the film the reason why she chooses not to speak, and it's really a fascinating choice as to why she chooses not to speak, and it explains it really, really well. And like I say, I don't want to reveal too much, but when a reveal takes place as to, if you like, when the curtain is drawn back as to what is actually going on in this film, it just, like, the payoff's wonderful, I've got to say, and I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed this film. From start to finish, I thought it was really well made. It looks great, the aesthetics are all perfect. It felt like it was in the 14th century. Performances were generally good by everybody. It was really well directed, really well written, a really good story, and it was told really well. And the only drawback to this film I can give you really is the slow pace, certainly in the second act, that I'm not sure everybody will appreciate, but it's kind of a trick. It's kind of trying to, you know, put the wool over your eyes and kind of make you relax a little bit, because you think everything's okay and everything's slowing down and this lovely relationship's developing, and you know she's gonna be alright, and then, like I say, it gives you a real old slap in the face, this film. So I've got to say, I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed this film. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was superbly made for the budget that they had, really clever storytelling, and this is an education for small films and films with small budgets, how to tell a really good story and do it really, really well. You don't need big budgets, you don't need massive special effects, you just need a good story with good characters, good director and good writing, and you can do something pretty special, and that's what this film is. So yeah, definitely a very, very atmospheric and intense film that felt really, really genuine, and I really, really enjoyed it. So 8.5 out of 10 for me. So when this film is eventually released, and I'm not sure of the release date yet, I do suggest you seek it out, because it is well worth a watch. So thank you very much for watching this review, everybody. We'll see you next time on the channel.